the fire, the proof. Harley's world is where we want to be. Truth uncovered, set your spirit free. Come sit a spell with our favorite Southern belle. She's got tales to tell, and she tells them so.
Hello. How is everybody? Let me get all my stuff set up here. Hey, Bob. Hey, Rightfoot. Hello, Apollo. To short a spell. Thanks. Yeah, my hands are, it's cold down here. My fingers are cold. I was trying to type fast to get it done. So, yeah. We're not shorting, though. We're chatting. Hello, Cheshire. How are you? Welcome, everybody. Who is over winter already? I'm done. It is cold. Look, but I'm down here in my office. I don't have central heat and air in my office. It's very cold down here. I have a space heater on me. Max is in here with me tonight, too. He's been coming in at night. I've been letting him stay out back for a few hours during the day when the sun's out, but even the dogs are tired of it. Some sharding. All right. Let's give everybody a little while to get in here. How's everybody doing? Is everybody staying warm? It is a little nipply out. Hey, it made it up to like 40 degrees today, I think. I think we've got another little winter system supposed to be coming through. You shart your life away. Later on this week, maybe. I fixed it. I don't know if it'll show now. Oh, guys. What's been going on? Hold on. I can't do this. Let's change this. Hey, Skunk. How are you? Welcome. No more winter systems. Tell me about it, Rightfoot. Hello. Hey, Tina. We are surviving. How are you? Listening. Okay, good. I'm glad you're able to listen to us at least. Haven't had a break since the end of October. Oh, that sucks, Cheshire. That's what I've been seeing this week. Yeah. Seizures, black eyes, and finding two faces. Oh my gosh, Tina, that's insane. No. That's why I live in the South. I live in the South because I don't like this kind of weather. And, like 20 years. No, I can't. The last ice storm I remember was Christmas Day of 2000. It was a bad ice storm. And then the most snow I've ever had around here was the snowstorm of 2021. But we don't get this stuff. My road is still a solid sheet of ice. They finally have gotten all the primary roads cleared, but all the secondary roads, no. All the secondary roads they haven't even touched. You have to have four-wheel drive to get into my neighborhood because there's like a hill right there from the highway onto my road. And with it being solid ice, it just sucks. Today, the sun was out enough that it melted a whole lot, though. I mean, it's going to refreeze tonight, but this morning when I went out with the dogs, I was literally ice skating across my backyard. The whole place is just a solid sheet of ice. It got a little slushy today. I could use some more days of sun. I am still exhausted from all my preparations. I spent half of last week trying to get everything ready for this. Hey, ask for clear car access. Oh God. That's crazy, Cheshire. If you don't have a full drive right now around here and you are not like on a major city road, you're kind of screwed. Yeah, sucks. Says her heated driveway will overwork. Oh my lord, are you kidding me? Heated driveway? What in the world? Right, absolutely princess behavior. Didn't even know they made heated driveways. That's crazy. Well, welcome everybody. I hope everybody is staying warm and surviving it. You guys up north, y'all are used to it, I know, but either way, I hope you guys remember to check on your neighbors, check on your elderly neighbors, um, make sure everybody's doing good. People being down here in my office is making me realize how lucky I am. I'm so blessed. My house is very well insulated, very well. I'm not even having to run my furnace that much. The fireplace is heating up most of the house. Um, but I couldn't imagine the people that don't have central heat and air, maybe, which isn't very common around here, but that live in houses that are drafty and not well insulated. It would be hard to survive this. So make sure y'all are checking on your people. All right. It's really a scary situation when it gets this cold and people can't go anywhere. So let's just go ahead and address the elephant in the room real quick. Not really the elephant in the room, but I know what y'all want to talk about. Got to run to work again. Okay, be safe, right foot. Be very careful out there. Um, hold on. Sorry, hold on. I was checking a message. So, a couple days ago, our little buddy Matthew was not feeling too well and he was live streaming and he had a bit of a seizure, it seems, while he was live. And where all along I have said I cannot confirm or deny that he has or has not ever had a seizure. I can say that the one that he claims he had a seizure while staring at us while he was sitting in the library was absolutely not a seizure. Um, but outside of that, anything off, out of my view, I can't say yay or nay. but some of his accounts of seizures have always been off as well. Are we still working? Yay, thank you. You've been around. Um, so a couple days ago, he was live. He put his phone down, got sick. Thank you, Apollo, very much. And had a seizure while his live stream was running. I'm assuming AJ was watching the video, the live stream, or somebody that was watching the live stream reached out to AJ. AJ knew where he was staying. So AJ contacted everybody to get him help. Good going, AJ. But when the live is privated now because the hotel clerk, when she knocked on his door, asked him what hospital he wanted to go to, and she doxed him. Basically, she said the name of a hospital. There's only one hospital in this country with that name, and we know exactly where it is. But we're not doxing. Either way, I went back and I listened to some of the stuff that I had fast forwarded through because, mind you, I missed that live stream. I was I was busy. I'd spent a lot of my time out on the roads. When you have a four-wheel drive, you get called to help pull people out of ditches and stuff and this kind of shit. And so between taking people to work, picking people up from work, and helping people get their vehicles unstuck, I was nonstop. So I missed the live stream. I went right back and watched it that night and listened a couple times. And I will say from what I heard in the video, I do believe he actually had a seizure. I'm not going to play it. I do have it clipped. He did private that video. I do have it clipped. I'm not going to share it here because it could trigger people. It is not nice to hear. You can obviously hear him begin to seize up, and then as he falls, you could hear him hit his head on the counter or the table or something. There was a very audible thunk to his gourd, and then you could hear him having convulsions and the gurgling and whatnot. If that was not a real seizure, then somebody needs to get him a ticket to Hollywood. Oh, hey, hater. Glad you're here. I figured you'd be here shortly. So he comes live today finally. He didn't come live yesterday. He comes live today finally, and he has got so while the medics were there, he tells them that he thought he got something in his eye. I am not going to repeat what he said he thought he got in his eye unless y'all just want me to. But he says, I think I have something in my eye. He also told them at that same time frame that he pooped his pants. So use your imagination there. And he whacked his head open, his forehead. They had to glue a laceration shut on his forehead above that swollen eye. So he says he got something in his eye. He wasn't very altogether. You're good, mama. The medic does say, yeah, your eye's pretty swollen there. Then they ask him if he thinks he lost any teeth during the seizure, and he says no. And one of the EMTs says, are you sure? Because if you did, we can pick them up so you'll have them for the tooth fairy. Hey, Kiwi. We're talking about Matt right now. Yeah. Or blood in his eye. Something else or blood in his eye. Not something I think I would say, but hey, what else? Whatever. I mean, unless you were digging in your butt, I don't know how you would get that in your eye. But I regress. He shows up live this morning with an amazing shiner, y'all. Like, it's one of the nastiest black eyes I think I've ever seen. I know, hater, right? I don't know. And he did say that they had to glue that laceration. Anyone seen Chris lately? Chris was live one day, a few days last week. I chatted with him in his live stream last week one day. How did he get the black eye? Right, hater? Well, Kiwi, he had a seizure and fell down, and when he fell down, he hit his head on something near him, like, he hit it hard. So, I'd imagine when he hit his head, he must have hit that eye on the same, um, countertop or edge of the counter or something. But he's got a nice, let me just pull this up real quick, a nice little laceration that they had to glue shut. And look, if it was anybody else that had had a seizure like that, I would feel terrible for them. It was difficult to listen to, I'm not gonna lie. Anybody, well, almost anybody else. Him, I don't feel bad for him. I don't feel bad for him whatsoever. I He deserves everything that he happens to him at this point. He is a vile human being, vile, and he has said some terrible things to people. So I don't feel bad that he busted his gourd open. It's not life-threatening. He's alive. On top of that, he has had other emergency room visits in the past year that have made him an appointment with a neurologist, and, as far as I know, he's only been to one of those neurologist appointments that he's made. That's as far as I know, and he is refusing to be put on any, anti-epileptic medications, seizure medications. He refuses seizure medication. Well, you obviously have epilepsy. Epilepsy, in definition, is when you have had more than one seizure in the past. You are epileptic if you have had more than one. A one-time thing can be just like a freak thing, like from a really bad fever. You know how babies, toddlers, children can have febrile seizures? That does not make them epileptic. There's something else in the environment that caused the seizure. Okay. But when you have multiple every month or so, then there's something else going on in your brain, or, I mean, it's usually neurological. So it's usually your brain. But if you've had multiple, then you are epileptic and you need to them what's causing the seizure so that they can give you the correct medication to stop it. Let me also say, I don't even know if he made an appointment because he said that he had one in August and they rescheduled it for September. Hey, Bluebird, welcome, baby. I feel like he said that he went to an appointment earlier than that, but I might be wrong. I might be wrong about that. I felt like he had said he did go to a neurology appointment and he had to go back, and I don't remember him ever going back. But I might be wrong about that. I'm not laying that out as facts. What I can say, oh, thank you, Bluey. What I can say is when you present yourself to EMS and to the emergency department having a seizure, if you tell them you've had a history of seizures, number one, and there's no change in your seizure activity, like it's not any different than in the past. And so it's, and it's stopping on its own. They didn't have to give a medication to get the seizure to stop. And you are non-compliant, they're not going to admit you for observation. They're going to take a CT of your brain to make sure you don't have any like new bleeding in your brain from your fall from your seizure. Welcome back, right foot. Yeah, it can be scary to see. It can. But they're not going to admit you. They're just going to tell you need to follow up with your neurologist. Now, if you have a seizure that is way worse than it's ever been in the before, or a seizure that won't stop without intervention. So if he were to have one after another, after another, after another, or if he didn't come out of that one without medical intervention, then they would admit him for further diagnostics. But they're not admitting you, they're not holding you. You're there for a few hours and you're out. Yep. Matt told him he physically needed an overnight stay for monitoring. Yeah, I think because I don't know. I'm not going to speculate on that, I guess. But yeah, he did say that. He always thinks that though. But if there was no change in your normal seizure activity, and especially if you're non compliant, sorry, they're not going to use up. Hey, Miss Robinson, they're not going to use up one of their beds for you to just have a comfy place to sleep, you know? So, in my professional opinion, I do believe that he did have an actual grand mal seizure a few days ago. And now here's my concern. Hey, my doo-doo pants. It's about time. He used to claim that he had absent seizures, focal seizures. I don't remember what did he call them? Do you remember what he called them? I don't remember. But before he claimed that he had what are known as focal seizures. But I'm thinking, remember when he had a seizure in the bathtub at AJ's apartment? Didn't he have like a cut or a bump, or he had a bump or something on his head after that? So now I'm wondering if he's been having grand mal seizures and just doesn't know what he's talking about. I can't say, but I know he's had seizures and fallen down and busted his head before. When he had his apartment a year and a half ago, he had a seizure in the bathroom there and busted his head open on the floor and had blood everywhere. Yeah, we don't know. You're right, Skunk. He's cried wolf so many times. You're right. Why does he always have seizures in bathtubs? I don't know, doo-doo pants. I don't know. Maybe that's his safe place. But I can say that no, he would not have been admitted for this, no matter what hospital he went to or was taken to. They're not going to admit you for observation when there's no new changes. And here's the key word, okay? You are non-compliant, and you admit you're non-compliant. He flat out told the paramedics on his live stream when they asked him, does he take seizure medication? He says, no, it goes against his. I didn't prevent him from shitting his pants this time because he would have been in the bathtub. He would have cleared his eyeball if he had gotten poop in it. Yeah, when he flooded the hotel. I don't think he had a seizure that night. I think he just went to sleep. He fell asleep on the bed with the bathtub running, doo-doo pants, is what I really think happened that night. That is just my opinion, though. I don't know factual. His philosophy, thank you, Skunk. Sometimes y'all got to give me these words because they're right here and they won't come out of my mouth. But yes, it goes against his philosophy to take pharmaceuticals, is what he told the paramedics. And they were like, oh. So I don't know what anybody thinks can be done for him when he won't even do for himself. He's non-compliant with any kind of treatment for his epilepsy, which is actually scary. And I mean, I feel bad for his family because if they are progressing, which it seems like it possibly is what's happening, the seizures are getting worse. They're getting longer. He's gone from focal seizures to grand mal seizures. While you are having a seizure, you are not breathing. Hey, Becca, welcome. So your brain is being deprived of oxygen during that seizure. That is why if you don't come out in just a few minutes of your seizure, we're throwing medication into you to stop it, because you're literally getting brain damage every time you have a seizure. Just think about that. Exactly. Becca, I think it was real. What link do you want? Caged Reality. And I'll send you what I've got, but I'm not going to play it on here for everybody. But I think he did have a real seizure this time. Here, if y'all haven't seen him, let's just take a look at this. StreamYard, if it's, do I know who you are, Caged Reality? I don't know who you are. Oh, also, and he said this himself on here, so I am not doxing him. I do know that he is at AJ is still there with him. He is at AJ's girlfriend's sister's house is where this video is, but apparently they're not letting him stay there. So when last week when he was sitting out on the back patio with a comforter wrapped around him and there was like a boxing bag behind him hanging, that was on their back patio at AJ's girlfriend's sister's house. It's Cage. But no, we're just talking right now. I wasn't gonna.
So dizzy. Whew. Oh, man.
Look at that shiner. Whoa.
Trying to feel better.
Why are you deleting your comments? Caged Reality.
No, they said a CT scan was normal. Yeah, I've been spinning for like 3 days.
Well, that didn't look suspicious at all.
I had a seizure.
I don't remember that name. Hater, do you remember that name? You're, I think, my only OG in here right now.
Hope you're doing all right.
I'm not trying to be mean. Thank you. I looked, but I didn't grab it.
My stream automatically disconnected. I don't know why.
Huh. Some of that AI looks a little familiar, doesn't it? Thank you. That's got to be a street stream. You've definitely seen them in street. There's never been a Caged Reality in here. That's the worst case of pink eye. Hater would remember too. He was saying the hospital said he didn't have a seizure.
Sorry about that, Rachel.
I thought he was saying that they said he did not have a concussion.
Hope you're doing all right.
They did a MRI and he does not have a concussion.
Had a pretty severe seizure.
What are you scared of, Cage? Why are you deleting your comments and why'd you stop talking? Run back to your daddy. It's okay. We got a little bit to say about him too in a minute.
Well, that's good, Rachel.
Not suspicious at all, huh? That's all right. He didn't get rid of them fast enough. Because, see, on StreamYard, they don't disappear, and we've already got the link. Silly boy.
Yeah, I'm trying to save up for a hotel night so I can at least be safe for 24 hours.
Violin playing for Matt.
I'm doing okay.
Exactly, hater.
I had a
So,
seizure.
what his neurologist would do is admit him and put him on like a 24-hour EEG, and which monitors your
That's what I think too,
brain
sloth bag. That's what I
activity.
think too.
And then try to do things to trigger them. So they literally come in with the EEG and they do like strobe lights and other things in front of you trying to trigger seizures. I've watched it happen in the hospital. They come in and do different types of lights and make them strobe, and like it gave me a migraine sitting in the same room as I'm doing it. You think he's been? What do you think? I don't. What would he get a hold of
It's all up to you,
though?
Rachel. Whatever you're able to do.
Oh, Bega. Yeah, no, he was live during his seizure. We have it recorded. So come sit down, say hi, talk your shit. That's right. Come say hi. Don't be scared.
Yeah, it's somebody else's house.
Yes, they do. They do it for a lot of other brain activities. And as a matter of fact, the last one I saw
That would be pretty
was,
cool.
well, when my dad passed away last year,
My
they
Cash App,
just
$sign
before
Matthew David
they buried
Davis.
him, they came in and did one.
So if we're able to send something to my Cash App, that'd be helpful.
No, you hear him gasp just as the seizure starts, and then you hear him fall, and you can hear him whack his gourd on, I don't know, the bathroom counter or the desk in the bedroom. I don't know. He whacked his head on something, and then you can definitely hear him convulsing and gurgling. And if he flopped himself on the floor and hit himself in the eye that hard or the head that hard,
Yeah, I had to
just
go
to
for a
act,
seizure.
then he deserves a medal.
Rough.
But he busted his head open. They had to glue it shut. Yeah. But they do that so that they can try and trigger a seizure and watch your
Thanks
brain
for double
activity at the
tapping
same
screen and
time to
liking the
figure out
stream.
what area of the
Appreciate
brain
you
it's
guys.
coming from so they can pinpoint what's causing it. But they know that he has a history of seizures. They know that he's supposed to be seeing a neurologist back in his home, and he doesn't have insurance that covers him in the state that he's in. So they're not going to run those kind of tests on him, knowing he's homeless without insurance, basically.
Mr. Freeze origin story.
And Bega, so all I can say is the one that we allegedly, supposedly witnessed last year. I don't know, was it at the end of spring last year when he was sitting in the library and staring at he was live in the library? Do y'all remember that one? He was just sitting there staring at us. He was obviously reading comments. And then next thing you know, he's standing out in front of the library getting picked up by the fire department to go to the hospital. That was fake, 100%. Other than that, I can't say. His account of stuff doesn't make sense, though. Okay, hater.
I'm doing all right, Kushar.
those goofy glasses. So right now he's sitting in the living room of AJ's girlfriend's sister's house. And they are in the South, not in Texas though. So I mean, hey, I'll eat crow on that one. He's not in Texas, but he's not far at all. Just 2 states away. And very south. So we were pretty close. No way. Oh, shit. Boy, you just keep doing more dumb and more dumb.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man.
Hey, Cage, why don't you go get your master and bring him over here real quick? Because we got some stuff to talk about. Still showing people's
Yeah, I've had
kids.
one of those.
Still showing people's kids
There's
on your videos.
Pharrell.
And doxing people. This is why we do all of our investigating and researching in the background. I don't come live and actually start researching stuff live with y'all because you never know what's going to be pulled up. And if I were to pull up Facebook on here on the stream with y'all and start clicking on people's Facebook accounts, their kids are on it, and you see their kids' videos and pictures, that's stupid.
And joining the journey of fixing my teeth.
Yeah, you know they're feeding him, Becca. They gave him a bunch of clothes too.
To make rap music. So I'm trying to fix my teeth and promote my rap music.
So it was sitting outside of the sister's house when he
fell
showed up in new clothes. So I'm guessing she wasn't going to let him in her house with his stinky clothes on.
Night. I really appreciate that. I'm trying to be safe in a hotel rather than a
It is
shelter.
Vega, right?
You guys are able to help me be safe in a hotel. $ Matthew David Davis is my cash app. Hopefully you're doing all right, Jay. Sorry to scare you earlier, man. Hopefully you're doing all right.
Stay tuned, y'all. Should do raffle too. Yeah, whatever happened with that raffle? Wasn't Meathead doing a raffle before? What was he raffling off? Did anybody win? Did he ever draw a name?
I'd rather not
That's
go
his
to a shelter in
Cash
my
App like debit card.
Rather be in a hotel.
You can have your name printed on the front of it when they make them. That's what he's showing, the actual Cash App
really
card.
Cold, bro.
I don't know. He had said before he couldn't post polls anymore. So I don't know what that has to do. If maybe it's just a change
Besides take medicine, I can't think of anything.
YouTube altogether. Oh, my feet. Oh, that's right. Yep, he's still being a goofy goober. We're
That's what I'm thinking too, Patty. It scared me.
Wait, Becca, I thought he lost Cornelius. I thought they took Cornelius when he got arrested in Bremerton. And he didn't get it back or something.
Yeah, I need a hotel night. So I'm asking my community to help me out.
I haven't watched him much lately either, but I haven't seen it in a while. Cornelius. Yeah, Skunk. Have you not seen his Cornelius?
So if we're able to send some through my Cash App, $ Matthew David Davis. I appreciate that.
This is pretty much how his live stream went. Oh, okay. He was never going to raffle. I thought you were talking about Meathead's raffle. All right, so we're going to take a pause from Machu here, and I was sent something. Spotted at the squat when he did the civil standby. We're going to look at something else real quick. I know Meathead was doing a raffle, and then he switched it over to donations or whatever. I want to know if Meathead ever followed through with his raffle. Does anybody know about that? He does look pitiful with his dookie eye. All right, I'm going to let y'all watch this real quick. I'll read a little bit of it to y'all, okay? This says, at VM, integrity is our foundation. We are committed to factual reporting and refuse to engage in rumors. However, we will no longer tolerate slander or defamation. While we have attempted to handle recent conflicts with professional courtesy, those efforts were ignored. It is unfortunate when individuals choose to evade legal correspondence and ignore public discourse rather than take accountability. Huh. I wonder what that could be about. Max is over there tearing up a tennis ball if y'all hear any noise. Oh, look at this. Cease and desist letter for harassment, slander, and defamation. Formal notice to immediately halt unlawful conduct from villainous masterminds of 12/17. Wow. To the owner of Street Reheat and others to cease and desist harassment, slander, and defamation. Well, there we go. What did you mean, Dodge? So he hasn't accepted, I guess they tried to have him served and he won't accept it or go pick up his letter, possibly. Or maybe they sent it certified, not served, but they sent it certified letter, I'm sure, where he had to sign for it. This letter serves as a formal demand that you immediately cease and desist from any further acts of harassment, slander, or defamation directed toward the YouTube channel Villainous Masterminds, its owner, or individuals associated with its operations. It has come to my attention that you have made and or distributed false, malicious, and damaging statements about my YouTube channel, Villainous Masterminds, its operators and or members. Your continued actions constitute slander and harassment. And there are definitions, legal definitions for harassment, slander, defamation. Demand a cease and desist. If you fail to comply with cease and desist demand within 7 days from the date of this letter, I will be compelled to pursue all available legal remedies, including seeking monetary damages and injunctive relief from the harm you have. Let's see. Open your mail, Goofy Goober. Oh, he won't open his mail? I heard he blocked their attorney in his chat and called him a clown. Oh, no way. Inflicted. Please be informed that I'm fully prepared to vigorously pursue this matter to safeguard my rights. Well, there you go. Villainous Masterminds sent a cease and desist letter to Meathead that I guess he's dodging. Block their turn. Yeah, anybody that says who they are in his chat, he won't believe, doesn't believe. Wasn't Izzy was in his chat, and he blocked Izzy and said that's not Izzy. That there's no way that guy would come in there saying that. What? It's gone legal. He's been given public notice. That's all he needs. Out of respect. Okay. So it looks like Masterminds is not going to be addressing it. But you know, I just heard he's duck dodging. I just heard him just a couple days ago again mentioning a deceased man and mocking him. Oh, let's see. I'm just being a nosy Nelly here now because I haven't. It's here so good. I don't give out this information. I like the guy and don't really care what all this is about, but that dude is definitely going to have trouble reading some of the big words in this letter. Well, Smooty, it says a lot about you that you like him. Sorry, I was just reading the comments real quick. Who? I don't understand if this Gene Ward commenting is a meathead person or a VM person. Anyway, let me read y'all real quick. I think somebody recorded this morning talking about the Goofy Goobers. Move on exactly. It sounds that way, not a hater. We shall see. Yeah, on the VM post. Sorry, I forgot that I stopped sharing my screen. I just was reading them. It looks like she's, I don't know. Oh, they said, like I said, I don't know anything about that. I don't stay glued to his marathon streams, but I'll check in with him. For the record, I don't respect speaking on the dead or any violence towards women. That's not cool at all. All right. Bless you. Honestly, I don't really want to show any of Meathead's videos. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to click on a shit and give him the clicks or the views. But bless you. That was Max. Sorry, Beggy. I was reading the comments on the VM post. Oh, let's see. We've been here almost an hour. I don't really think I have anything else to show. I should have some of my snow pictures or ice pictures, I guess, over to my computer to show y'all. We're over this shit. My dogs are over this shit. All the animals are over this shit. It's rumors. Poor Max. So Max is Cairo's daddy. And he is about 110 pounds. He is a brute. I hear you, Bluebird. I hear you. Well, see, in November, we were still wearing shorts and flip-flops, honestly. When I got Max, and trained him. He was a great house dog. I mean, he's a great dog no matter what, but he just one day decided he didn't want to live in the house anymore. He prefers to be outside. That's where he likes it. He can see what's going on. He is definitely our guard dog. He ain't letting nothing near, and I think that's why he likes being outside. But when the temps get down below 20, I always kennel him in my house. He does not stay outside. So during the day, I'll let him go out as long as the temps go up and the sun's out. And he's got a doghouse full of shavings and all that. I mean, he's double coated too. So if I bring him, I don't even bring him up into my house. I leave him down here in my office where it stays a little cool because he would overheat if he was inside with us with the heaters. I have a space heater down here with him to warm a little bit. But right now I'm freezing and he's panting. And I took the heater off of and moved it over to me. Before anybody tries to start anything about animals being animals. All my horses are in stalls with slinkies and blankets on. Everybody has dogs be weird. Yeah, right. But everybody's good. We have not lost any life or property in this storm. And Vega, we didn't get snow here. We got ice, straight ice. It sleeted for hours and hours all night Friday night into Saturday. And then it stopped for a little bit. And then Saturday afternoon and evening, we got freezing rain all night Saturday night into Sunday, freezing rain. It's just a sheet of ice. Everything has been a sheet of ice. They have really struggled to get our primary roadways cleared because it's solid ice. I know. So my son works for DOT, and they have run out of salt in our county. They are low on fuel. They're having to go to other counties to fill up dump trucks with fuel, to fuel up their dump trucks because they're running out over here. It's bad. They've gone nonstop. They worked 24 hours since Friday, 24 hours a day, every day since Friday. And my son is working 12-hour night shifts right now. And probably the rest of the, not for long, Bluebird, not for long. We did good. So I think what saved us, I really was expecting to lose power for a long time. What saved us, honestly, is that what fell Saturday night was already frozen when it entered the atmosphere. So it didn't stick to the power lines to accumulate. If that had been more wet and been able to stick to our power lines and freeze there, then that's where the disasters would have been. But thankfully, we've had a few transformers blow here and there. I think probably from the temperatures. Other than that, no power lines down. I don't even have just small branches down around my places. But I'm so thankful that the rain was frozen when it entered the atmosphere. Otherwise, we would be really bad off right now. It was already accumulating on the power lines some, but not too bad. So animals are all good. Humans are all good. I'm staying warm. I've bundled up like ridiculous every time I've had to go out in this. But you can still only get onto my road with a 4-wheel drive. So thank God for full drive, right? Hey, Meathead, if you're listening, or if your goons are listening and take any of this back to you, you better be cautious of what you show on your live streams. I don't know what you were looking for or trying to dig up, but when you were pulling up AJ stuff earlier, you sure enough showed some kids on your live stream, which is disgusting. And family members' names on their profiles when you pulled it up. Why would you do that? Why? We don't do that shit here. For the record, we do our best to not allow children or images of children, no matter whose kids they were. It could be Meathead's kids, and I would not show them, period. Yep, he showed more people's kids. AJ's, to be exact. And then family members' profiles and shit. What what goes on in that space between some people's ears? Sometimes I wonder. It's ridiculous. But you're trash, period. I mean, you're trash. You want to call me trash because I have an OnlyFans. Woohoo. You obviously haven't seen it because you haven't had much more to say about my OnlyFans. If you've actually seen my OnlyFans, and I dropped the price just so you could. I've been waiting for you. But I guess soon it'll be business as usual back over there. You're the trash. Tumbleweeds and tequila. Hell yeah. He is uncouth. Absolutely. That's what's in his head is tumbleweeds and tequila. Can you hear it rattle? Skunk. Does his head jingle as he walks? Dude, do you need to go to the bathroom? He just farted. That was awful. I like that skunk. We're gonna have to use that again. So does anybody have any requests for anything else? Or I just thought I'd, check in with y'all since all this. I've wanted to go live more, but I've been so busy. And I ain't even gonna lie, just preparing for this storm completely exhausted me. I am still dealing with the migraines, even though I got my shot 2 weeks ago. I'm still having pretty bad migraines almost daily. I have a neurology appointment set up in February. My doctor doesn't want to try and mess with anything medication wise else outside of what we're already on. So I guess I've got to start seeing a neurologist for all of that. Some really warm weather and a humongous bag of 50s. I would love to grant that to you, Bluebird. I would love to grant that. I'll take the warm weather for sure. I have a feeling our schools will stay closed the rest of the week. I know they're already closed for tomorrow. Even my daughter's work has been closed. She's just been going up there to answer phones because she lives like 3 blocks from her office and everybody else lives out in the county and stuff. And the thing about where I live is the highway department, the state and the city will clear primary roads. So, oh, bless it, Becca. Well, I hope not. I mean, I've had migraines since I was 15, but a couple years ago, they were very well controlled for over 20 years. And then a couple years ago, they just fired up out of nowhere. And it's been pretty relentless for the past 2 years with them. It sucks. And it just drains you. Hey, T-Fear, you can't say that. No, I don't think so. I don't guess I've heard of it, Blue. But I just wrote it down. How are you, T-Fear? Anyway, so the city and the state clear off our primary roadways, the highways, the interstates. The city gets their main roads. They don't do nothing out in the county, though. Nothing. And these county roads, or even like further out in the county where you have more tree cover, so the sun can't really get through to melt any of it faster. It's the man. I said, my gosh, T-Fear, are you okay there? So where thankfully the storm didn't cripple us as far as our power and stuff, it still has shut everything down because they can't get the roads cleared. Sucks. And they're supposed to be, so we're getting above freezing during the day the next few days, but from what I see, there might be a little bit of snow coming back through at the end of the week, maybe Thursday to Friday. I don't know. It's still changing quite a bit. So, almost out of salad. Oh, Imitrex. No, I cannot take Imitrex. I took that when I was young and it made me so sick. I wouldn't touch it. And it just scares me to even think to try it now, which it could work differently on me now that I'm older and everything's changed. But I just remember how bad I felt with it. I remember being 17 years old, 16. I was 16 and my parents were on a trip. My aunt had to take me to the emergency room for a migraine because I was laid out in the bathroom floor throwing up so bad. And they gave me an Imitrex shot in the emergency room and it made me even more sick. And the next day she had to take me to my pediatrician. I remember begging them not to give me an Imitrex shot and they did anyway, and being sick again. Shut up, T-Fear. We had like an inch at least. Usually I do take Max Salt. That's my last line of defense is my Max Salt though, because it's going to knock me on my butt and I'm just got to get in bed for the rest of the day. So I really try not to take that. I walk around with a terrible headache all the time because I don't want to go that far. Tylenol, then Fiorset, and then Fiorset again, and then Max Salt is kind of how, and then I have my shot once a month. That's $1,000 a shot, by the way, or like $995 a shot, something like that. It's right. It's just under $1,000 a shot. She told you. Of ice or snow, T-Fear? I would look, as much as I hate the cold, I would rather have snow over this ice. Max Salt. Yes, it's a that's pretty much it, Bluebird. I just remember it felt terrible. Oh my gosh, what is MAXALT is the name of it. MAXALT. It's a rizatriptan. It's a triptan. $6. Hey, Rogue. How are you? Yeah. And I get the dissolvable one so that I can throw it under my tongue. It'll work faster. But, and there's only been a few, like less than a handful of times that the Max Salt wouldn't get rid of it. Oh, I take like 2,000 milligrams of Tylenol at a time anyway. I'm chilly also, Rogue. I made chili yesterday. And I made tacos tonight. Yeah. Where's the triptan? All right. I thought I was seeing something else. Tylenol is mid. I know. It's just where I start. It's where I start. But can you, Rogue, watch yourself. I haven't even ate. I'm probably going to make me a little salad here in a little bit. I've lost 5 pounds this last week. I'm not kidding you. I've lost 5 pounds in the last week with everything that's gone on. I know. Shh. Hater, don't tell anybody. I guess we will, I'll try and check back in with y'all in another day or so, make sure everybody's doing okay. I just wanted to try and get a check-in with you all and discuss a couple of things, and I miss y'all. Everybody stay safe with all this crazy weather out there. Now I'm kind of scared of what's going to be happening. Dude, it was 7 degrees this morning here. 7 Fahrenheit. 7 degrees. We haven't made it above freezing since Friday until today. Yeah, crazy people too. I'm sorry, Rogue. If you would turn your Discord notifications on, you would know ahead of time. You're always late to the party. Well, you could be the DD. Who needs a drive home? It's cold for us. I found the 5 pounds that you lost. Would you like it back? No, I don't want it back. I'm good. I've got about 10 more to go. And no, I think about 15 more to go now. I gained close to 10 pounds over the holidays because I was not being good at all. Oh, Lord, Rogue. But I've hardly ate the past week, really. Too busy. I fed everybody else. Yeah, I kind of don't blame you, Rogue. Sometimes it's nice to have the peace and quiet, isn't it? You made it to work. Yay. Yeah, we're fixing to start saying our goodbyes, though. My toes are getting too cold. And Max is over there. Hold on a second. Hang on. You want to go outside? Your part, man. Come on, go potty. Good boy. Go outside. Good boy. Go potty. He's so funny. When he goes out that door, he stops and turns around real fast. I know, Bob. It usually does. Did you gain them? No. Sorry, T-Fear. Somebody's going to have to pay for those to get bigger. Haven't eaten the past week. Oh, Lord, a rogue. I've eaten. I just haven't eaten much. I haven't eaten much. Also, I'm not going to lie. I backed off my nighttime gummies. I had one. I didn't have a gummy the end of last week, all weekend. I had one Monday after all the kids left and I was finally by myself and could relax for a minute. I had one then. That's the first one I've had in almost a week. Liver and onions. Oh my gosh, right foot. Bye, T-Fear. And I've been taking Unisom instead to sleep. That really affects my appetite, if you know what I mean. I don't know if that's helped any or not, but you know, it is what it is. I was almost out and I didn't have time at the end of last week before the storm got here to sit and go drive 45 minutes into the city to go get me some more half off. So, oh my gosh, Rogue. Thank you for stopping by, Bluebird. You take care also and stay warm. We love you, Blue. Mwah. All right. Any other requests before we go? I dropped 10 pounds by eating hospital food for, I bet, Becca. Ugh. Here, we'll watch a little bit. I fast forwarded a little bit. So if anybody came in here and hasn't seen this yet, I'll let you see this for just a second.
That would probably be a lot better.
Damn. Good.
I think the hotel's another $40 because Ethan gave 20. So if somebody's able to send 40,
Still got to work. Still got to work.
then I should have 60 for the hotel. We only need 40 more. $sign Matthew David Davis.
I don't know why he
So
can't
if you're able to send 40,
make a
I'd
poll
appreciate
anymore.
that.
Unless that got reported. Does anybody know why you can't? Why you would get
I do have to pay
suspended
back
from
my
doing
Cash
that?
App borrow.
He is definitely. Oh, I mean, I'm sure he feels like
But
shit.
Cash App's
Don't
one
look
of the only things
comfortable.
I have to pay back right now. I'm just waiting for my deposit. That way I can pay it back.
And right above that eye is a laceration on his forehead that they were able to
How we
dermabond
doing,
together.
everybody? Yeah, no, that's what I think too, bro. Like, how did I fall? What did I fall on? I don't remember.
My theory is he was standing near the bathroom when it hit him because he had gone in there to throw up.
That's what I think too, T Wolf.
Yes, he said.
Really, really
Oh,
scary stuff. That's what I think.
he
Really
did say he
scary
left his
stuff.
laptop. So anyway, I think he was standing by the bathroom when he started having a seizure, and he
Yeah,
fell
let me
and
show you one more time, man.
whacked his head
My
on
Cash
the
App is
bathroom counter.
$ Matthew David Davis. So if somebody's able to send 40,
But he's been doing this instead of
that'd be
putting the poll
amazing.
up. I thought he used to put the polls up from his cell phone while he was yeah, he did used to do that. I know Chris does.
Wow.
Chris puts them up
Ethan,
on
I
his
really
from his
appreciate
cell
it, man.
phone. So I don't know. Maybe he got in trouble
I
and
had to
it's
restart my
restricted.
stream because it was bugging. I appreciate you, Ethan. Thanks for saving the day.
Sucks. It sucks. That's all I gotta say. Karma's a bitch. And it looks like she's circling over his head. He used to before the netbook. I thought so.
Yeah, I'm in my buddy's home.
Oh, here we go.
Thankfully, they have very kind hospitality.
Hey, Steels. We're actually fixing to wrap it up, Steels. Sorry. So I think he was huffing something and passed out. You think so? I mean, it sounded like he was trying to throw up the way, when he does his hit stuff. So he is in a southern state. He's not in Texas, but he is in a southern state, just 2 states away. And he is at his friend's girlfriend's sister's house right now in this video.
Man.
He said that himself on live, so I'm not doxing him.
Because the where they put the glue feels really solid.
Yep,
They
right
put glue
foot.
here. I've never been hit with the medical glue before. That stuff burned.
It does burn.
Medical glue burned, bro.
Oh my
And
gosh.
at first, it didn't feel like anything, and then
You're
it
such a
started
tit.
burning.
But Bob, you can hear him convulsing and like gasping and gurgling after you hear him fall and whack his
That's what I
head.
think too, no Nam.
Super glue, exactly. Pretty much, Vega. It's just
and they
sterile.
hit it with a glue gun, and then it kind of went down.
I keep tubes of it here that I get from my ER. Yeah, Bob, you can hear him actually convulsing and gasping and stuff.
I fell down. I fell and hit my eye.
He had a really big gasp right before he fell.
All right. Thankfully, I have you guys. So I'm all right because I have you guys. I appreciate you guys.
Yes, there's kids in this house.
I appreciate everybody's positivity. It really means a lot.
No kidding, hater.
Me and my buddy are still trying to travel over to fix our teeth.
Our teeth.
He's got to visit his son. So then we are able to fix our teeth.
Wait just a second.
Really means a lot.
Hold on. Did he say fix our teeth? We're going to listen to that again. Yeah.
Me and my buddy are still trying to travel over to fix our teeth.
Our teeth.
He's got to visit his son.
No, you
And
just
then
hear him in the
we are able
background.
to fix our teeth.
Fix our teeth. What? So this whole Johnny Dang thing
It's
is
pretty much the next step.
AJ the one that's encouraging that? Is that why he
Like I was telling you guys, I don't plan on not fixing my teeth by the end of February. So we're kind of on the journey to fix our teeth right now.
I
You
don't
know,
know, Becca. He hasn't said in a long time. He used to say, "My buddy holds my money and is investing it, putting it safe." Remember?
So congratulations, you guys found me. I'm a rap artist. I make rap music. I gotta spit out this gross stuff, bro. Hold on.
That grows up. He wants to be like AJ. He said he paid AJ $3K every 2 months. So Becca, didn't we think that he was paying AJ to sleep in his broke down vehicle?
Warm and toasty in here, bro. Holy moly.
Before he sold it?
Whew.
Okay, I haven't
Oh,
heard him
it's too
say
warm here.
fix our teeth. Okay, that's the first
I
time
was
I've
trying
heard
to
that.
survive outside.
Thank you, right foot. Okay. Gotcha. Well, what's AJ got to do to his teeth? I've never, I don't even want to. Well, the girlfriend's sister has sure hooked Matt up with some clean clothes. AJ, who is AJ? Wait, Bob, really? AJ's Matt's friend from Washington. His pimp.
He's giving him trouble.
Hey, bestie. They need teeth cleaning. Yeah, that they do. His boyfriend.
What happened to my eye? I had a seizure and fell down.
If the girlfriend's sister knew the things that Matt has commented about younger
Am I okay?
girls,
Thankfully, yeah.
there's no way she
Thankfully,
would let
I'm
him
okay.
around her children like this.
Just glad you guys are here hanging out with me.
So he said this was at like 11 or something. He said that he had to leave there at 1 when AJ had to go see his son. And he was trying to get a motel then. And he hadn't been back. Yeah, they do need cleaning. I mean, they're yellow, but they don't look like
Definitely, I
Matt's.
appreciate that,
No,
man.
I have it right foot. I'm not.
Appreciate your
His aren't
positivity.
missing yet. Okay. So his are rotten
Yeah, I had a
too.
seizure.
I've not zoomed in on that.
And I bumped the hell out of my head, man.
I think he was watching earlier.
It really hit my right eye.
He walked in earlier, that live. So this is like, there was a live just before this one. And he started out sitting out on the porch. And then a woman came
That's
out.
what I think's weird
Hold
too,
on.
bro. I've
Let me
never hit my eye like that.
pause him for a minute. All right. So he's sitting out on that back patio when when he started this stream. He's in the house, yeah, in the next room, I think. And a woman walks out and was like, Matthew, aren't you cold? Why are you streaming out here? You can do it in the den. And he says, well, the TV, oh my God, change your damn glasses more than you change your shirt. Why don't you try changing your shirt once in your life? I have no idea what you're talking about, T-Fear. And he says he can't stream in the house because of the TV in the background. She says, well, there's a den right there with the heater in it. I'll turn the TV off for you. That's when he comes in and sits down on that couch. And then after a little while, AJ walks in, and AJ was listening to one of his videos that he had put on TikTok. Brett's guy and his dad. Gotcha. You could hear in the background the video on AJ's phone talk. Okay, T-Fear. And they're talking about people saying that Matt's scamming and whatnot. And Matt makes a comment of he's just hoping it'll fizzle out and everything will blow over. And it was right foot. It just hit everything on the way down. Well, he came inside, and then AJ comes in and says something to him, and then he ends the live, and he comes right back, and he privated that live. So that's okay. We already clipped some of it, pieces of it, whatever. We've got it. Nope, I don't think the tub was on. And then I believe it's this video. He states that he's at his buddy's girlfriend's sister's house, and he can't stay there, so they won't let him sleep there apparently. And I can believe it because I believe the last time that he had a seizure at AJ's apartment, Matt has said AJ's girlfriend won't let him stay there anymore. Not a hater. Am I recalling that correctly, Bega? Any of y'all? I never knew Matt had a real life friend. I just got his chats annoying him with suggestions. Question. He doesn't have a real life friend. AJ takes advantage of him. And as a matter of fact, people that know Matt that have reached out to me in the past have confirmed that AJ does this, and Matt's not the only one. AJ is known in that area for taking advantage of disabled people to get some of their money, their disability money. So Matt thinks AJ is his friend, but I really don't think, I mean, AJ just uses him. The wet bandits. He's not good for anything. It's taking up air. I recall a lot of things. T-Fear. You're freaking wild. Yes. Somebody from that area who has direct connections with Matt has told me this about AJ. AJ does have a YouTube channel. Yeah, I believe it's AJFM, AJ from Michigan. Is that right? I don't remember what his YouTube is. I haven't been to it in a long time. AJ from Michigan. Okay. Thank you, Vega.
This will have a seizure, bro. Do you know how specific you have to hit your eye?
No, you don't. All right, let's just talk about this for a minute, Matthew. You don't have to hit your eye to get a black eye. He honestly probably whacked his forehead on the counter, or maybe that eye hit the edge of the counter as he was going down, and that's all it would take. But there's obviously a laceration above that eye. Hold on, I think somebody's at my house.
That actually hit my eye. It's crazy. Yeah, I hope I heal fast. I'm already starting to heal fast because I can see out of the eye. It's still swollen shut.
Come on, stop that. Come on, stop that. Knock it off. Leave her alone. Get your ball. Go. Go play. Come on. Go. Come on. Come on. Go play. No, sir. Let her go. All right. Max, come here.
Ghost. The ghost whooped my ass.
You ain't got to exhibit your dog.
I had a seizure and fell down.
Hold on. Goodness gracious. Oh, sorry about that. I thought somebody was supposed to be coming by, and I thought they were here, but it's not. Or they're not. That wasn't something like that. And then the dogs wanted out. Well, I had one dog out and the other two were in. So I went to let them out. And Thea and Cairo don't like Max being
Well, I
anywhere near
appreciate
me.
that, Kimberly.
And Thea will try to whoop up
I
on him.
appreciate your
And she's
positivity.
smaller than him. What's a buku? I don't know, T-Fear. Go look in your bank account and then send me half of your buku.
Oh my gosh, too funny, Brian. I
Ew.
appreciate you. If you
Ew.
say so.
Oh, yeah, Becca, hold on. Here, hold on. Let me fix it for you. I have to. I can't. Exactly, Bob. Hold on, Becca. Give me 1
I
second.
guess so.
I got to switch accounts. All messages. Becca mind. All right, now Becca, try.
I got a seizure and fell down. So I'm trying to save up money for a hotel night so we can check into a hotel night tonight. Try and relax for the rest of the day. Yo, Simon, how you doing, bro? I'm glad you're here. Always glad
Funny.
when the real ones
Yeah,
are
if you're
here,
not a
bro.
mod,
Hopefully
you
you're doing
can't
all
post
right,
a
man.
link. It's like a YouTube thing. I don't know how to change it. Or I might
Yeah,
could.
they said the CT
No,
scan was
thank
normal,
you.
surprisingly. Even though I'm like spinning. I've been spinning for like 2 to 3 days.
Lord, T-Fear.
Even when I'm like stationary,
Are you
I'm
crazy?
moving. So I'm like, bro, I really hit the fuck
Max,
out of
you want
my
to go back
head.
out? No, thank you, Becca. Well, I don't know why he's
That's what I
wearing them.
think too. Yeah,
It's not like he
that's
can
what they
hide the
think
black eye
was a
from
mild
us.
concussion, but no. They said it was normal. They said I'm fine, apparently.
Wait, here.
Save up money for a hotel night
Listen.
so we can check into a hotel night tonight. Try and relax for the rest of the day. Yo, Simon, how you doing, bro? I'm glad you're here.
Listen.
Always glad when the real ones are here, bro. Hopefully you're doing all right, man. Yeah, they said the CT scan was normal, surprisingly. Even though I'm like spinning. I've been spinning for like 2 to 3 days. Even when I'm like stationary, I'm moving. So I'm like, bro, I really hit the fuck out of my head.
Listen.
That's what I think too. Yeah, that's what they think was a mild concussion, but no. They said it was normal. They said
said
I'm fine, apparently.
He's saying he has a
Which I
concussion.
kind of doubt, man. I don't know. I think he probably had a concussion.
The hospital told him everything's normal. He does not have a concussion.
That's what I think too, Seth.
I don't know if the comments are there so we can see what they're saying.
Yo, Joseph, how you doing? Thanks for supporting me, man. I can't wait till I can open up my eye.
Oh, look, they are there. As a foreign nurse, I can say that internal bleeding. Okay.
That's what I'm thinking
He
too,
had a CT.
Jess Taylor. Yeah.
Yeah, they told him he does not have a concussion
It
because
didn't seem like they cared about me too
his
much.
scan was clear.
I'm surprised I can damage myself that much in a hotel room, bro. That's crazy. Hotel room is supposed to be one of the safest places. I must have went to the bathroom and started hitting some metal stuff, bro. I don't know what I did.
So the scan just showed that there's no damage at all.
That's a part of having a seizure, though, is
can
you're not
see
supposed to remember.
that direction.
Must be really traumatizing.
I mean, he could have a concussion, but the ER told him he doesn't. Because remember when the medics were there, he told them, I'm pretty sure I have a concussion.
I don't know, bro.
I can't believe some of these comments are still there.
No, I didn't trim the beard. It's still there. Probably. I think it's just bruised. That's what they told me.
Right, Becca?
I don't think it's bad because I can see out of my eye. When I do this, I can see.
It looks amazing.
So I'm pretty sure my eye is fine.
I know, Bob.
I just got to heal.
Catholic OG with a picture of Jesus.
Yeah,
That's
ghost
funny.
beat me up.
Fight the incubus. The comments are hilarious.
To fight the incubus. Oh, you guys make me laugh, bro.
No,
Holy
you
moly.
should not, T-Fear. A little mouth irritated, then I can't respond. Yeah. Well, they mute people. He doesn't let most of his mods actually ban people, but they're told to time
I
people
fell
out.
down. I think I fell down on my eye. It's a crazy coincidence.
No hater.
Yeah,
And what's
people
funny
were able to
is
help me out with the hotel.
Meathead was watching
I think we
this
need 10
stream
to 20
earlier
more.
going,
So
I
if
just
somebody
don't
could send 10 to
understand
20 bucks to
how
cover the
you
tax
just hit that one eye,
for the
just on that eye,
hotel,
not hit
that'd
your
be
nose at
amazing.
all.
I think we need like 10 to 20 more.
Over there talking about Matt's nose being big while street meat.
I don't
Your
know,
honker
bro.
is like
You know what I mean?
half your face as it is. I don't think I'd be
I should have been
picking on
more
other people
aware
with big noses when yours
when I
looks
had that
like that.
seizure in my sleep. I should have known I would have had a second seizure.
Jesus.
Because for me,
T-Fear,
anyway,
are you drunk?
I usually have 2 seizures in a row. I don't know if there's something going on with the brain that determines that.
How do you know you have 2 seizures in a row?
Well, a lot of the time when I have a seizure, I usually have another seizure right afterwards.
How do you know, though? No, AJ is
I don't
not
really know what
street
that's
meat.
called.
AJ's somebody different. You've seen pink eye cause a black eye? Really?
I did that, G-Saki.
T-Fear.
I did that.
Yeah, he did. I mean, you should hear him hit
fell
the
down.
cabinet. It was hard. I'm honestly shocked that both eyes aren't black, as hard as he hit.
That's what
And
I
I'll tell
think
you,
too, bro. I think
also,
it's weird.
hold on. More than likely, the only reason they went ahead and did an MRI or CT scan of his head in the ER is because he did hit it. If it had just been the seizure, they wouldn't have done it. But they were, needed to make sure that he didn't have any bleeding on his brain from hitting his head. Having double black eyes is a sign of somebody with some kind of a brain injury. Same thing with bruising behind your ears. So, I mean, that he doesn't have 2 black eyes is actually good for his scenario, but that eye's probably black because I guarantee you he hit the eye at the same time he hit his forehead on the counter.
I don't remember falling that hard.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, we heard it. You fell hard, buddy. I know I said I was going to leave 20 minutes ago. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
I know
y'all.
what you mean, Jay. I never had seizures until I was an adult.
So from what I understand, the seizures just started like
I
a
hope
year
I'm
and a
doing
half
all right,
ago
man.
ish.
How's
Give or
my fat
take.
case? How you
His
doing, buddy?
family had no information on any kind of epileptic diagnosis. Oh, I need to go get Max some water.
I'm trying my best to be Chris. A lot goes on. You guys have went wild today.
All right, kids. I think we're gonna call it here.
No, I should be all right there.
He's boring. Y'all can go watch him if y'all want to. I will do my best to check back in with y'all in the next couple days. I only endure seizures when I get $400 super chats. You're funny. Hi, not a problem, Bega. Thanks for hanging out with us. His support is drying up, Bob. You're right. It is deadly when you're running a tub. Speaking of, I'm fixing to go run me a nice hot bath and fall my toes out in it. And then I'm going to bed. I have babies tomorrow from 8 to 11. Their mama's got to go into work just to answer phones for a few hours. So who knows? Depends on how I feel tomorrow. If things pop off during the day, we might hop on here. We'll see. I'm still trying to catch up on sleep. He do a dual live stream. This combos don't have I'm going to try not to have a skeezer, Bega. Thank you. I appreciate it. He goes shower with no curtain. Yep. All right, guys. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for supporting us. I love you all. You're all amazing. And I will see y'all maybe tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I might take y'all out for a drive one day this week. We'll see. Remember, you are enough. You are more than enough, and you are not allowed to quit. Bye, guys. Y'all are amazing.
Well, the stream's run its course and the night's getting slow. Harley's laughing sweet as the candles glow. She shared her heart, her books, and the truth all around. Now it's time for her to lay that old mic down. So strum that fiddle, let the banjo sing. The chat's been lively, what a joyful thing. She's heading off now, and it's plain to see. Her southern charm feels like family. Kettle's gone quiet, the sweet tea's through, but tomorrow brings stories and a smile brand new. From cups to confessions, you know her so well. She's our Southern belle with a tale to tell. So strum that fiddle, let the banjo sing. The chat's been lively, what a joyful thing. She's charm feels like family. Come sit a spell with our favorite Southern belle. But for now, y'all, good night, sleep well.